Several months ago, I did a video stating that I did not believe that there would be unity in the Mandela Effect community, even though I really wanted to believe it for Chanel's sake. But as of lately, God has been dealing with me on that. He has me completely convinced that there will in fact be unity within the Mandela Effect community at some point. I don't know how he's going to do it, but I know he's going to do it. The mess will get cleaned up. Since the Jewish Cypher site is currently down on my end, I will be using the Gematria site for all future videos until that other site is back up. God told me that any site I use, he will give me accurate results on, and I trust him. So, let's look at what the numbers here say. In the Hebrew one, Strong's 258 lands on go one way or other. That's pretty accurate, I would say. One way or another, this mess will get cleaned up. 258 in the Greek lands on a fox. That seems pretty accurate. There is a fox that doesn't want this mess to be cleaned up in the midst of everybody. Foxes are crafty. Onward to the number 96, which is one of the other numbers that I received from the website. It lands on failing to pass the test in the Greek. Well, this community certainly has failed to pass the test. We were tested on whether or not we truly had a love of the truth, and we failed miserably. It's sad, but it is what it is. We failed to pass the test. The number 363 lands on to remind, or call to one's remembrance in the Greek. I believe that this means God is going to remind us all who he really is. 363 in the Hebrew lands on a tree. The two witnesses are referred to as two olive trees in the Bible, and we know that Chanel and Brandt are in fact the two witnesses. Makes more interesting here. 120 lands on I lose heart in the Greek in the Strong's Concordance. It has been very disheartening to see a community that claims to have loved the truth insist that truth does not matter in this instance. It's very disheartening to see that. So, this is very accurate, I would say. When you add up all the numbers together, you get the number 837, which in the Greek lands on to make grow, to grow, and it lands on happiness in the Hebrew. I believe that the seeds that have been being planted over the course of all of this are going to sprout, and there will be happiness when Chanel and Brandt are allowed back into the community, as well as great joy when the mess is finally cleaned up. Let's check more numbers for the next phrase, there will be unity. 208 in the Strong's Concordance lands on to revoke. That's pretty accurate in my book. God is going to revoke and invalidate all of the lies that have been told within his community. I know he's going to do that, for certain. The number 82 lands on unseen, not manifest in the Greek. And yes, the unity has not been made manifest yet. It is still yet to be seen within this community. At first, I was not certain what to do with this result until I saw over to the side it says 3 measures a meal hid in flour measures 3. Me, Chanel, and Brandt are 3, and we're probably sharing a meal together out on the porch. That's how I interpret that. In the Greek, 89 lands on the word incessantly. I probably have been pretty incessant in what I've been saying, even though I've had reasons to do so. I am still insisting that the truth be told. When you add everything together, you get the number 603, and in the Hebrew, you get a crying and a groaning, while in the Greek, you get a strained expectancy. Both of these results are very accurate. Do we really need much more evidence in this? Well, maybe we do, given the community we're all in, but I would hope that these results, at least, help open up some eyes. I will see everybody in the next video. Thank you for watching.